Whoa! What? What? The Avengers Doomsday is being compared to a horror movie that will have people turning away from the screen. This is The Exorcist now? What the hell? Okay. Disney wraps up CinemaCon on Thursday with a presentation fans hope will include the release of a new trailer for Avengers Doomsday. It's possible, but there's a long time between now and December, and last year we had to wait a couple of weeks for Fantastic Four First Steps trailer after its Las Vegas debut. We'll see what happens, but some intriguing new Avengers Doomsday details have been shared. The leaker was among those responsible last year for posting what proved to be accurate costume descriptions for the movie's leads. While we still recommend taking this with a pinch of salt, especially with so much conflicting information out there, the ex-user paints a picture of this being a movie that's going to have people turning away from the screen. That's crazy. What in the hell? Claiming Avengers Doomsday is horror dark. They later added that this movie is going to make people cry, scream, and leave the theater in complete silence. Now, Endgame made me cry. You know what I mean? Didn't make me leave in silence. I really loved Endgame. They go so far as much to say Marvel is officially crossing a line they have never crossed before. Okay, so if we're crying, then that means some of our characters are going to get killed. Scream. We'll probably be screaming at how they're being killed. And leaving in complete silence, baffled that they actually did what they did to them. If that's true, I hope they know what they're doing. You know, I've always been a believer in happy endings. And I don't need any characters to die for it to be a great movie. Don't. You name any movie for me where the characters you love, the good guys, where they die, I can think of a scenario where they don't die, where they've been still as good or better. I think it's very rare, unless you've truly painted yourself in a corner story-wise, that you have to kill somebody just to, make people feel something. Because happiness is a feeling, You can feel something with a happy ending. Explaining that they're talking more about the tone rather than gore or scares. It said Avengers Doomsday features more impactful deaths and gut punch moments than 2018's Avengers Infinity War, some of which are pretty graphic. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I like that. Man. I've heard that they're going to get rid of the majority of the X-Men cast in this, from 20th Century Fox. I heard they're going to leave Wolverine and Magneto, Professor X. It was a few. It was like a list of a few of them. Mystique. There's a few that I read. You may recall rumors that Dr. Doom kills Steve Rogers' son, taking revenge for the role Captain America played in causing the incursion responsible for killing Victor's wife and child. With the multiverse likely to end ahead of Battleworld's introduction in Avengers Secret Wars, that could be one of the many. Yeah, especially because he was holding a little baby. Remember when I asked y'all, have you noticed in recent past few years, have you noticed there's violence toward kids in films? You'll see them perishing and getting really hurt, and So, like, stuff you never saw growing up. And anyone that's around my age, you didn't see stuff like that growing up our age. None. The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s that we've been through for the most part. You didn't see none of that. Now you see it now. Conspiracy theorists, we can talk later about that. I know where you're going. In the comics, when Doom uses the stolen power of the Beyonders to create a reality where he's God Emperor, who fell in the final incursion, are returned to life with no memory of their past lives then. When the multiverse is restored, they're resurrected by Mr. Fantastic in the new softly rebooted Marvel Universe. With that in mind, the Russo brothers can kill anyone and everyone they like. Yeah, so we might see people we really love get taken out but come back through Mr. Fantastic. Though at least some of them will surely need to stick to ensure the movie still carries some weight. Nah, you don't have to. Avengers Doomsday officially stars Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Anthony... Oh, I don't need to read all this. Okay. Wow! Ugh! I go there ready to cry, huh? I do not like crying in movies. I really don't. It's rare. It's rare for me, but... Well. Are you ready? See you at the movies. 10 million subscribers. Woo!